Alright, in the bottom left, 4 Nocturnal Gamers. Looking to seal the deal here. This is match point. We have the purple Protoss. Nord, not even gonna bother. And in the top left, 4 PasT Gaming. Looking to get the reverse all kill. We have the red Terran, TLMarineKing. So we're on Arena here, a very strange map, one of the strangest in the map pool. Very uncommon. The rush distance very, very short between the natural expansions. Both players are able to put down like a supply depot or a pylon on this map and do a little wall off. I think that works best against Zerg, but it is an option for players. And we are going to have a refinery first for MarineKing. And it looks like he's going to put his barracks here in the wall off, but I think that this probe is just going to be able to walk right through, at least until the so we see the little poo icon, but at least until an add-on is placed. So probe moving up here, double refinery being placed down. This is a clear indication. We have a barracks closer to his opponent. We've got double refinery. There's only one thing this could be. This is a Reaper all in, you guys. I'm waiting for that second barracks to go down. Now, fortunately, Nord has not placed down his Nexus, so I think he's going to be able to have a unit out or two to defend himself. But this Reaper going to be able to pop out here very shortly. We should see a second barracks as well. Maybe even a factory, rather. Looks like this probe blocked in the factory. Yep. And the probe moving down here. We just have one Reaper, at least for now. Not going to be a Reaper all in, as I predicted. I think he's changed his strategy due to the scouting of this probe. So Reaper going to be able to come up here and take care of this probe. More than adequate enough. And going to be moving down here to the natural expansion of Nord. So we have in production a Stalker. No warp gate in production to speak of. Likely about to see that now. Yep, okay. So he's going for the Stalker, the Mothership Core, and then the Cybernetics Core's warp gate research. And it looks like the Reaper just poking around here, not able to see any tech. No third pylon placed yet. So, oh, photon overcharge does go down, and it doesn't hit its mark. Stalker gets one shot off, but it's not going to get a second, and the Reaper is going to escape. Ooh, it does get a second. The Reaper does still escape. And we have a liftoff here of the barracks, bringing that back. I'm going to put down a tech lab. So, overall, I would say MarineKing looking to go for that Reaper proxy, and then he was scouted, so decided to not go for that instead. So we do have one Stalker versus these two Reapers here in the middle of the map. The Stalker's shields are starting to fall, and Reapers are moving across the map. Looks like they're able to take out this Stalker, but the Mothership Core comes to reinforce, and they are driven away. Going back to take some drugs. Get healthy again. A contradiction. Natural expansion being placed here from TLMarineKing. We have tanks in production. Oh, I'm sorry, a Cyclone. And it looks like we have a reactor. Oh, sorry, a tech lab to starport. So tech labs all around. We do have a supply block here looking for that second Cyclone. And we're going to have Banshees with Cloak, with Cyclones. And we'll have to see how that plays out. This Cyclone looking to deal some damage to this Mothership Core. One Reaper does fall. Photon overcharge almost killing a Cyclone. Never cost-effective engagement. Not when supply kills your army. So Cyclone retreating back here. Probably going to need to get that repaired. Bring in an SCV. Nope. Puts down a third command center. So the Cyclone, very weakened here. Need to see that get repaired. But Banshee in production here. Looks like he is bringing that Cyclone back to get that repaired. Very smart play here. And it looks like we have an observer out here. So 3 Stalkers getting warped in. Let's see what's going on in Protoss land. So we're at a supply advantage here for our Protoss player. Never a good position to be in as a Terran. We do have this Immortal popping out here, a very strong unit in this matchup. And in terms of economy, we have Nord in an absolutely dominating position. Nearly 2-1 in terms of income. So, not a good position to be in as a Terran player. We have this Banshee moving here into the main base. No support whatsoever for these probes. Getting attacked here. 2 probes getting wiped out. Third one under siege. And looks like we're going to see a third one get taken out. This Banshee is now getting hit by photon overcharge. and it's going to have to try to retreat, but there is not enough airspace for it to retreat, and I think these stalkers are going to be able to take it out. Meanwhile, no attack has gone down. Oh, we do have a cloak. A very good play here by MarineKing. We need to see these probes get taken out, but he's going to go for the stalkers, and looks like the Banshee is killed. Alrighty. So, Nord, lots of stalkers, lots of units. We'll have to see what he decides to do. His opponent, MarineKing, not a lot of units. A couple bunkers going down. He's got one siege tank, but is that going to be enough, guys? One siege tank versus this many stalkers in Immortal. Let's check the production tab. Nothing in production quite yet. But lots of units here for Nord. Cyclone getting killed. Only 2 bunkers placed. We have 1 siege tank, a handful of units here for MarineKing, and lots of army here for Nord. Check the army value. 3-to-1 ratio in favor of Nord. Immortal moving in. Gonna take out this siege tank, and that's the last hope. Oh, he pulls the siege tank back. A clutch pickup. And drops it on the high ground. Is he gonna be able to repair this bunker? Ooh, very good play here from MarineKing. Able to keep himself in the game. Needs to repair this tank desperately. If this tank goes down, this is the last hope for MarineKing. He cannot lose this tank. Need to see a repair done on this tank. Okay, there we go. Good job. But very good micro there for MarineKing. I thought he was done for. Very scary engagement. And it looks like we have a request to turn the music down. No big deal. Let's go ahead and do that. I did ask earlier if you guys wanted the sound changed or whatever. I hope it's not been too bad for the clan war. Anyway, we have a big movement out of stalkers. They do have blink. They're ready to deal some damage. We have this one siege tank barely getting lifted off, getting pulled back. And, oh wow, keeping these siege tanks alive. Very good play. And it looks like the stalkers moved up here behind the mineral line, looking to take out some SCVs. This is a very risky maneuver here from Nord. These siege tanks dealing some massive damage to these stalkers. He's losing a lot of stalkers. So the stalkers hanging out here outside the base. The third base has finished here for Nord. No third base to speak of yet here for MarineKing. He needs to place this one down still. And the economy here for MarineKing is a little bit crippled, but mules are kind of bringing him back into the game. So it looks like MarineKing with his army looking to go do some damage. I'm not sure this is a wise decision. I think he should be playing defensive. His opponent with a larger army, larger economy, going to be able to produce more. But I think MarineKing, feeling like he's on a timer, needs to do something here. It looks like currently Nord's army is across the map, and these tanks getting dropped here in the third base of Nord, and most of his probes are getting taken out, but these stalkers are coming in from behind, and I think they're going to be able to take out these siege tanks. It looks like they're just... No, okay. Yeah, they're going to take out these siege tanks for free. Need to see a liftoff on this and pull back. Siege tanks getting dropped. We'll be see some stutter stepping here from MarineKing, but these siege tanks... Ooh. Very good play here for MarineKing. And the third base here of Nord, not quite taken out. Barely any HP left on that. Nope. No Mothership Core Proton overcharge. And these tanks dealing some massive damage, but this is a lot of stalkers. This is a lot of Protoss. Zealots moving in here, dealing some good damage to the bio. And this tank gets pulled back. Very good play here from MarineKing. Keeping his siege tanks alive. They have done more than enough damage. 9 kills on this siege tank, 8 on this one. Need to see a mule dropped. Get some heals done on this. Mothership Core does come out. 200 out of 200 energy. Going to be able to give that photon overcharge on this pylon. But looks like we're going to have another move out here from Nord. And the bio here of TLMarineKing getting taken out here. This one siege tank dealing a lot of damage, but it's now alone. And I think it's going to be able to get taken out here. And the supplies are now equal. I think MarineKing kind of throwing his advantage there. Should have pulled back. But overall, very good micro here from TLMarineKing. We'll have to see if he's able to continue this good micro. He did wipe out the third base of his opponent and secure his own. So if he wins this next engagement, he's going to be in a pretty good position. In terms of upgrades, we can see a +1 here for our Protoss player. And let's see. In this, we have +1/+1 here for MarineKing. So MarineKing at an advantage in upgrades. I think that was pretty helpful in the engagement there. So we did see a salvage there on the bunker, usually indicative of an attack. And we do have this observer just sitting here, just chilling. completely able to see the entire army. We do have High Templars out, you guys. I think Storm is ready. Let's go check. Storm is ready. Just waiting on the energy on these. And we do not see any more tanks in production. Need to see more tanks for Marine King. Looks like he's just going to go for that those Marauders and Marines. Getting out that combat shield +2. So this observer sees the whole army just chilling. And we got a bunch of High Templars with Storm moving out with the army here. And Storm is so deadly. But Marine King, not worried about it at all. Moving across the map. Oh, we did have a War Prism, you guys. I'm sorry about that. Some Zealots were dropped in the mineral line. And now we have this army here of Nord moving into the third base, sieging it. Big Storm goes down on the SCVs, and all of them are going to get wiped out. Every single SCV is going to fall. And looks like Big Storm goes down in the bio. Marine King has to be absolutely careful. So huge damage done to the third base here. Lots of economy killed. If you check in terms of workers killed, it's roughly even. Zealots is still chopping away here in the main base. We do have units here in the natural as well. Looks like a bunch of SCVs were killed by a storm. I'm sorry I missed that, you guys. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like another additional 10 SCVs were killed. So Marine King needs to make something happen here. This is a very important engagement for him. Looks like he has a much stronger army in terms of his opponent, taking out that free High Templar, and these Stalkers are in a lot of trouble. This bio is way too strong for them. And this Siege Tank going to drop here into the third base. All the probes are being pulled away. And this third base is surely going to fall. We still have Zealots attacking here in the main base of Marine King. Third base is dropping. This fourth base probably going to get taken out too. And +2/+2 in production here for Marine King. Once that finishes up, I think he's going to be in a dominating position, and he just needs to try to stay into this game. So it looks like a big bio army moved across the map, or moving into Nord's natural expansion here. I think he's got this game won. I think he needs to get in there and deal some damage before Storm is ready. So we have another Immortal popping out, a very strong contender in the engagement. But Marine King pulling back, trying to stay safe, but there's going to be Storms ready now. I think he should have attacked. So yep, now there's 2 Storms ready, you guys. And the big Storms are going to go down, and there is Zealot Charge, and it's going to be pretty useful in cutting down the bio. So we did have another Storm go down here. No? Okay. So it looks like the bio's all healed up here. And we do have 1 Archon morphing. We do have 2 Storms available here for the Protoss player. Supply starting to spiral out of control for our Protoss player. 2 tanks dropped in the natural expansion, dealing some damage, softening up the shields. And now the natural expansion of Nord is under siege. We're going to see a big Storm go down here very shortly here, you guys. 1 Storm goes down. Right on top of the bio, not hitting the full army. This 1 Archon alone getting wiped out. Free units. We just have 1 Storm ready, guys. 1 big Storm goes down. Does hit a lot of units there. And the supplies are roughly equal, you guys. No tanks are out currently, and tanks are absolutely essential in surviving in this particular engagement. Almost no energy on the medevacs to heal up this bio. And Nord back to do a corner here on 2 bases. He does have his third going, but it's not very saturated. And no more Storms are currently available. So it is up to Nord's army right now to deal with this. You see a big stim in here for TLMarineKing. His army is really strong. 2-2, picking in, wiping out this whole army. There is nothing Nord can do, and GG is called. Game number 2 for PasT Gaming.